Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to Enigmatic 9 Expert Mode Live with Light. Hey there, Mac. And it's saying my session is invalid because I started the game while Adobe was updating. So I get to restart my Minecraft. And while it does that, let's see who all is in the Discord.
Got it a massive fight.
A massive fight.
Yeah.
We're gonna be Crown Brothers.
I
think I'm getting my crown basically at the same time.
I have 4 others. This is one of the original set that broke. I got into a fight with a ham sandwich.
Oh no.
The sourdough loaf was so good, and I was only the second bite in. And then that was basically it. Like, I wasn't going to risk my other 3 crowns for... I wasn't going to do that. Yay. So that's where I spent my afternoon today, was at the dentist. Because, of course, I didn't have a dentist here. Because I'm an idiot. And I'm moving in a month. So, like, I'm meeting and creating a relationship with this new dentist who I'm never going to see again when this is all done. So. Yay!
Yay!
Why is that not working? This is the second week in a row that it's done that.
Terms of service drama with Adobe Photoshop.
That's old news, man. That's like 2 weeks ago. Have I uninstalled my copy? No. Should I? Because I'm trying to save money as you move? Yeah. What are you?
I was talking about that this weekend with a friend of mine. And I was like, well, shit. Maybe I'll finally learn GIMP.
I liked it. I used it for a very long time. I mean, this whole channel, I started the whole shtick was I was a Linux gamer, and that's all I did. If it wasn't available on Linux, I didn't play it. And so I used GIMP. I used Inkscape. I used that was the Illustrator clone. I can't recall offhand. Actually, you know what? Inkscape might be the Illustrator clone. So in which case, I don't remember what the InDesign clone is.
Yeah, because Inkscape was the Illustrator.
Okay, yeah. So I don't remember what the there was some InDesign clone that I was using, and then of course I used Audacity to edit my audio, and that was the video editor. I obviously had one. I didn't upload 4,000 videos without editing them, but I don't remember what it was up here.
Are you Northernland?
Yeah, that's funny. What makes it even funnier is he pays someone for that, and it's still. Anyway, why am I in here and not over at the Ocean Monument? It's not because
is there
of this, right?
brass?
No, because I did that. What do we need for this? It's the soul steel that we're short on? Or is it the block of nitro crystals? It's the soul steel. Yeah, it's this. No, we have a block of soul steel. That's done.
And my game
4
crashed.
blocks of etheric.
Good old exit code -1.
It's the nitro crystals. We can make them now. Oh, it was the sculpt. Right. We didn't have enough sculpt to make the echo shards. But we do now. So let's make a block of nitro crystals. Way it goes. We're going to make a block +3 because apparently you can't order 9. 8 or 12 this game. Buying hot dogs. I still can't believe Joey Chestnut can't defend his crown. I didn't intend to start with this, but it's what we're starting with.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose we could wait for George.
Eh.
Auto crafting is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure nothing is going to happen after I click on this. It'll just be like, congratulations, you won the game.
Come on, computer.
Didn't even
What
get
the
into the
heck?
game?
It
Have
got
you
to the
checked to see if you...
part where it
Sorry.
loads the opening screen, and it's like, oh, yeah, no, I don't like your graphics card now.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's much worse than what I was going to quit. I was going to say where you're down to 200 megs of storage space like I was. I still haven't cleaned that up. That's the problem with my mentality is I got down to, I got 8 gigs free, and I'm like, yeah, it's enough. This will never happen again.
Yeah, it's fine. Eventually, you'll ignore the problem until it becomes so insurmountable that you're just going to have to devote an entire stream to fixing it.
Yeah, right?
So, and then it'll be fixed. So,
Uh-oh.
eventually, it'll all work out.
I think the nitro crystals got stuck. Oh, no, it's going. It's going.
Yeah, no, they just take a while. And the lasers are
when I
invisible.
hovered over it, I didn't notice it ticking. Because if you just go quick, like you won't see it. So I freaked out. It's fine. It's fine. What is this portal? Oh, is that the Enderman trap?
Yeah.
What would happen if I jumped through it?
It'll take you to the Enderman and spawn a whole bunch of Endermen.
Probably don't want to do that right now. Then. Sir, that was 25.6. That should round up to 26 when you're shortening that display. Not 25. Anyway. Oh, God, that's only the first 4 crystals?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Breathe.
Fine. Fine. I have stuff to do. Stuff I want to do. Got a
Then
monument
go
to,
do
to
it.
create. No, because then I'll forget this is running. Oh, what's my shield doing up there? Get my hand. I could build the ocean monument down here. Let's build some blocks. I'm logged in all weekend. Let's see if the chunks are actually loaded. Let's see if there was some sort of disaster while we were gone. 32 chunks in 4 worlds. Huzzah. Are these drives getting full? No, no, no. Well, sort of, but it's a 1K cell, so no. Nah, everything seems to be okay. Cool. I don't need to top that off. That's still good. That's still good. This still has tons of space. I still need a defragger. I could probably, I bet you could program one. You know what I really need to do is add that back pedestal into the network. Because if the armor really is full, we should probably have it accessible to this. What are why do we have so many torchberries? He made it.
Theoretically. We're not gonna
Wait, what is that?
start counting chickens already.
Green bee pie. That is truly awful. Green bee pie. You know what? I could probably program this in while we're waiting. Where is that storage bin? Not here. Actually, it might be. It is not. That's one away. Okay. Well, do I still have that on?
Have a good one, Jose.
Oh.
Thanks for stopping by.
Chicken neck too. See, Jose. All right, so we could do that. It'd be easier to just probably bring in the podium. I wonder if you could do that. I could pull the arrows out, I suppose. That would help free up some space. There's a diamond in here. It's not the right spot. Look at all these familiar rings. Holy smokes. There's greedy familiars in here? Tempting. George has been doing work. Oh, my old shield is in here. You gotta give that to Boon. That way he could fall twice before he dies.
There you go.
Oh, we're crafting the last set, so there's some. I missed. Seems like just yesterday we were hiding behind this torch. Now it's a pillar of this giant summoning stack. We have veritable power plants, giant lasers. What's this piece of crying obsidian here for?
That's for it to put the leaves on for turning into gold leaves. Seems to be out of leaves.
Wait, what?
So
That's
there's a
thing?
chest right here. And if we fill it with leaves, it'll place a leaf on the block.
Oh, I get it. The obsidian's not making the gold leaf. It's the fact that the gold leaf is between the two. Okay, all right. I thought the obsidian did it somehow. I was like, what? My cats are meowing at my wife, who just got back from her haircut, as though I didn't feed them 2 hours ago.
It's a
Like,
double play.
don't even start because they were fed. Don't let them convince you. Oh, that's nice.
Thank you.
Was it worth the money?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone says hi. She says hi. It's a good mic. I'm not sure they could have heard you from the other side. Maybe.
All right, well, I'm gonna eat my dinner now.
What'd you get?
The cafe.
Ooh, I love a good tropical smoothie cafe. Did you get the buffalo wrap? That's my fave. See, quest complete. There's no chapter 4. Told you. My statement is not incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
However, oh my god, they need 10 of each shard. Okay. Is that true of all of them, I assume? Yeah. Come on, game. And then we need spawner cores of the 4 elemental flying enemies. All right, well, none of that. Back to the Monmin.
So,
Yes.
how did you
How did I?
make the necessary potions for the moats using the mixing?
Yes.
Cauldron.
Take whatever the recipe is, and instead of doing one for, so fill the cauldron with 2 buckets of water, and then like if you're gonna make an awkward potion, you put in 2 of that essence, whichever the pink one is. I don't remember offhand, and it turns into 2 buckets of awkward potion. Then you put in the glowstone as you need, or the whatever makes it lingering. I can't remember, or the one that makes it longer. All those, whatever those are, just put 2 of each one in, and then 2 of the base ingredients. So, like if you're going to make a potion of harm, then you use the mage blooms, right?
Okay. Okay, so here's the lingering potion of resistance.
I will follow along. Resist. Not splash potion of stability. Oh, because there's knockback resistance.
Because my
Potion.
concern is that for these moats,
All right, lingering potion of resistance.
so like for the mode of renewal, no, that's recovery. That's stability, regen. Okay, so I was looking at the wrong one.
Yeah,
So
I'm pretty
let's-
sure Breath of Twilight is what makes it lingering.
Right, so let's say mode of renewal requires lingering potion of recovery 2.
Okay, potion of recovery. Lingering potion of recovery 2. All right, I'm with you.
So let's see. Splash potion of recovery 2 requires glowstone, gunpowder. So recovery 2 requires glowstone. So we need mendostine. So if we go back to the beginning with use a mendostine for potion mixing. So
Well, you
awkward.
do the awkward potion first, but yeah.
So yeah, let's say we had an awkward lingering potion. Thus, we can make a lingering potion of recovery.
And you could do them in any order.
So this lets you make lingering potion of recovery 2. Okay, so that one, I'm confident we can do. But if we look at the moat of wisdom,
I just did that one.
Because we have an awkward lingering potion with the greater experience gems. That makes ancient knowledge 2 just straight from the gem.
Yeah.
Okay. That one doesn't even need the glowstone.
No, but you could go to knowledge 1 with
that was
the
my
little,
concern.
Yeah, and then add the glowstone later. Like if you didn't use the greater experience gem, you used the experience gem, you could then add the glowstone to make it 2.
Okay.
That one just has a shortcut.
Yeah. Okay, so if we just assume all of that just works.
Which it should, because I definitely did it for the first 3. Now looking at Mode of Wisdom, I think I didn't do that because you'd already making lingering potions.
Yeah.
So I just used theirs.
So then to fill a bottle with the lingering potion of regeneration,
I did it by hand.
you just right-click the bottle onto it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
8 times. You get 8 bottles, 8 yield. Because it picks 2
Okay.
buckets.
So the other potential problem is that there is nothing in JEI that is the correct fluid.
Yeah. Yeah, automating it probably it's not going to be as easy.
Hey there, Yogurt.
Hey, Yogurt. Welcome to my humble abode.
Okay, so I guess...
Oh my god, it's so dark down here now.
I will
Whee!
do a little bit of science.
I've been building. It is so dark down here. Whee! Right, what do I want to do next? I want to build these sides up next. Or do I want to fill this in? I did end up lifting it by a row, yes. I did. By hand, too, because it was before... Well, because the copy and paste tool only copies, it doesn't cut. So I did do it by hand. So each block that you see in the middle is actually a half a slab. The twin ion engines? No, because I'm doing this. I'm making this. Can we sync lower faster? I'm doing this up there, mirrored. I haven't figured out what I'm going to use as the floor, aka ceiling. I haven't got that far. I also will probably repair this down below and make it right on top as well. I'm not going to leave it broken, but I think I have to fill it in next. I think I'm doing this on both sides. I think that's what we're doing. So that's obnoxious. So this fills in with prismarine wall the whole way. Nope, that's prismarine. So is it just the bottom layer that's wall? Yeah, which is the top layer. Otherwise, there's prismarine.
What does this
level,
blood sigil do?
but not on the end. And not there. So it starts at that level. So in level 3, it starts with prismarine. Okay. And then prismarine wall, but not on the end. Just this level. It looks like that wall goes all the way around it. Yeah, okay, we can do that.
Do we not have a Hexarai book?
That is correct.
That's weird.
No, wait, that's not correct.
Because, like, the Book of Shadows is right here.
Hexarai is... maybe that is correct. Yeah, I think I've just been using the quest tree. What's your concern, or what are you looking at?
What's the blood sigil do?
You jump in, so you put it in the slot, and then you jump in it and harvest blood.
Ah, I see.
Which was needed for something.
Must be placed on an altar to be read. That would explain why it can't be put in the normal book.
Okay, I cheated this side. Does that mean that's going to be a problem now? Oh, no, because that side is cheated. Okay, I dig it. I dig it. Are you volunteering? Is that what's happening right now? Okay, so... the wall there, and then it's prismarine, not bricks. Not the top row, second row, wall, all the way around. And these are slabs all the way around. Darla Burkett, thank you so much for the follow. Enjoy the pond. Hope you're having a good day. So these aren't supposed to be bricks. These are slabs. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Brick, slab, slab. It ends with 2 slabs. Could you just leave me alone, please? I'm working. I'm working here. I'm working.
Okay, yeah, this book is pretty neat, but it's not giving me anything that's really going to solve this automation problem.
Slab, brick, slab. So it's alternate. And then the last 2 are slabs. Fascinating. I wonder if I screwed this up then. Ow. Let me over it. Slab, slab. So this whole top row is supposed to be slabs because then they get a wall. But this is a top slab, so it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. Eventually, you're not going to see it anyway. All right, so what did I decide was the prismarine replacement? Is that just normal soapstone? It is. Fair enough. Did I set up a whole bunch of soapstone while I was gone? I did not. This could be a problem. So this is wall. This is soapstone. Ah, shoot. These are slabs. It's not actually... Slab, slab, brick. Under the brick is the prismarine. And there's a slab on top. Wait, that doesn't count. Oh my god. What's firing at me? Stop that. Slab, slab, brick, slab, and it alternates. Stand still. All right, slab, slab, and then it alternates. Oh no, I have it backwards. Oh, that's truly awful if that's the case.
So the problem is you could take things out before they're ready. So we'll need something like this.
Shite. This is hurting my brain. So the level of the floor is a slab, then it goes brick, slab, all the way down. Level of the floor is a slab, which is this. And it goes brick, slab. Fuck. Oh wait, does it hide? Is that what's doing it? Oh, it is going brick, slab, brick, slab. It's just I've got 2 bricks underneath it as the base. That may not be correct.
Okay, so we probably make it something like this guy over here. where we push it into either storage or an interface or something.
Maybe we just start at the top here. So we're gonna go prismarine blocks.
And that will
Wait, are
push
those
it
stairs lined up with the blocks? Oh my
to the
god.
top and the side.
Who's firing at me?
And then we need filtered importers. So let's
Stand
go
still.
check our magic armor station for how we do that.
Hey, what are we up to?
Looking into
Ooh,
automating potions.
Ooh. I'm gonna say success or failure. That's all I need.
Meanwhile, I'm looking at the side of this ocean monument and questioning my life choices.
Why is that?
It's complicated.
Is it off by one?
No, it's just complicated.
Okay.
So this is a wall in between slabs. No, actual
Oh,
prismarine.
and we've got the first of
And stairs on the outside.
several of the central seed thingies.
Yeah, it's in the tree farm area thingy. But I do not have patience for you right now.
The primed etheric heart.
Primed etheric heart? What?
That's what it's
That's what
called.
it's called?
Okay.
Underneath that is a slab, and then it's all prismarine. Nope, it's a wall.
Oh, there's so many.
Oh, because there's a gap. Okay. Okay. So that right down there is a wall.
Okay.
And then prismarine, and there's stairs on the front. But the prismarine appears to be behind all the stairs. So let's try and do that first.
All right. The focuses are easy. Spawner cores are. Can we use the summoned elementals for the spawner cores?
Probably.
Okay.
I don't see why not.
It's probably pretty easy. So it's all about making the etheric hearts, and then a whole giant pile of shards.
Mhm. And like
Okay.
those summons, you still need a lot to fill a spawner core.
True. Each one each gives you like 2 to 4% or something like that. I was just thinking, by the way,
Mhm.
can we use like you were doing with the Endermen? You know, dropping them in. Is there a way we could do like that to improve skulk production?
I was thinking about that too. Theoretically, yes. Practically speaking, it's a bit of a challenge because we don't produce the stone fast enough here.
God damn it.
And so if
Okay.
we really desperately needed thousands of skulk all the time, I would swap out the chickens for more stone production here and have like 4 rows of stone. And then, yeah, go back to the end and make something that diverts the Endermen to drop to their doom here. But it would still only be as fast as our stone production. But that's still a lot faster than our chicken production.
I mean, yeah, true.
But someone would have to be there for them to spawn. Because the nice thing about the chickens is they're just always running. But if we
Because chicken.
quadruplicated the setup, had Enderman rain from the sky, we could probably get some skulk going pretty darn quick.
Well, if it's
Which
a
is-
machine that needs someone to be constantly around, I know where you could put it.
Well, the only problem is it requires electricity.
Ah. Yeah, we're not wired up for that yet. We're off the grid over here.
I watch out for those ATF agents.
Yeah.
If I do this way, I'm gonna need to build scaffolding on the outside. I hate this project so much. I'm gonna love it when it's done. All right, well, look, we can do this.
So I assume that the blocking thing for the etheric hearts is mostly the etheric brass. Or is it more the blocks of nitro crystal?
Nitro crystal are very, very much more difficult.
Okay.
Let's see. Etheric brass is copper and 1 millibucket of Ethereum. Yeah, the
Uh-huh.
brass is probably mostly trivial.
$43 soapstone in one wall. Gracious me. All right, so I need this to.
So if we set it up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's give ourselves a little bit of breathing room. We can have one input. Put them along here, down one. Make some colored cables. Use some quartz fibers. Should all be good. The only concern is the last one. How do we blacklist on one of these hoppers? Nature's aura. Okay. Can be inverted simply by interacting with it while sneaking. Okay.
Are you inverting?
Okay, so we put this here. We put these away. Gotta take these
Oh,
out
this is right.
of those item frames. Grab an extra one of these.
certainly a big wall.
That's what we're here for.
There's a tool that does it automatically for me. The problem that the reason I couldn't do this for the it uses a construction paste theory. It just uses this tool instead. But it's not a cut and paste tool. It's only a copy and paste, and so unfortunately, I had to move the other one manually. But for this part, yeah, this is pretty straightforward. I'm gonna go need to turn on soapstone production. I think that is unfortunate. I guess since we have such limited soapstone supply. What is that, 5?
Oh, I'm gonna need an extra one of these because the other ones do require glowstone, don't they? Note of renewal requires recovery 2 requires glowstone.
Yeah, everything except the experience is going to do the glowstone. Unfortunately. It's all Blackstone, right?
That's gonna complicate things a bit.
Not at all why I'm letting you do this.
It was fine until that point.
I mean, could you just do multiple potions and move the liquid between the two?
Oh, I've already given up on the mixing cauldron. Like, it's a nightmare.
That's unfortunate. Because it is more efficient. From a material standpoint, anyway.
Yeah. And I would love for it to work, but getting an auto-crafting thing to spit out items in the right order is just not going to happen. And so the only way I could make that work is with, like, proxy items. And even then, I don't know if I could make it.
Like with subnets?
Well, yeah, because there's nothing that tells you when the fluid is done.
Mm-hmm.
At least as far as I know. I suppose I should test that. Because if it can tell you when the fluid's done, that would at least be something.
Well, what you could do is you could put an import or a storage bus on the side of it, if it'll let you. And then that, then you could use the network thing in the subnet to see if it contains a certain amount of liquid of that type you're looking for.
Right, except the fluids aren't in JEI, so there's no way to put them into the thing.
All right.
And there goes the game.
You could reverse search for the ingredients. Because the ingredients don't disappear until the fluid's done. Said confidently, not knowing if there's actually a reverse thing in it.
But you still run into the problem of needing to know when something starts and when something ends that isn't the thing itself. Because you wouldn't be able to have it block until it was done crafting unless it knows what it's crafting.
It's a fair point.
But if it puts off some, like, redstone signal into a comparator while it's processing. Then we can do some T flip-flop shenanigans.
Chat, why does this one not have the empty underneath? Does that mean my other thing doesn't have the right slab? Oh my god, is that true?
So why are some of these resonant integral components 4x and some are 8x?
Reasons.
Okay, good to know.
Pause, I think it is.
The resonant shouldn't be 4x. The yellow one should be 4x.
Some of the green ones are 4.
Yeah, so
What?
Green? I think it was blue.
Blue, green, whatever. Some of them are
because there should be
four.
the gray, the gold, and the whatever you think Ender looks like.
Yes, but if you look at resonant, you can see we have some. I assume it's like a quest gave us a bad thing or something like that by accident.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, some are definitely 4. Son of a biscuit. They are missing. Yep. Shit. How did that happen? Don't think, yeah, didn't think so. We do that though.
Okay. No signal from a comparator.
Sad.
Okay, let's see what we can do with a pattern. So let's say we wanted to make a mote of renewal. We need a lingering potion of recovery, which would be from the Mendosteen. We come in here, we go to potion mixing.
Oh, whoops.
Lingering potion of recovery. Lingering potion of recovery 2. What would happen if we tried to add this? So this has them. Can we add this to our A menu? Uncraftable potion.
What is uncraftable?
J.I. cannot understand what these potions are.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Need to send JEI back to college.
Which means I wouldn't be able to add them to an import
Anything.
bus filter.
No. That is correct. You could add the bottled form, but that would be it.
Whew, that's much better.
What do you think, chat? Do we have any other options?
It's probably going to have to be the breweries, and we just won't have the efficiency.
Yeah, I don't see any way around it, frankly.
I mean, I've got
Well, I mean, we could just have
two.
George do it.
I've got 2 terrible ideas left.
I just gave you one.
What was
Three
your terrible idea?
ideas
Let George do it.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
It doesn't take that long. It would probably. I bet it would take. At this point, to do what we need to do 40 of them.
What?
I bet you could do it in 4 hours.
40 what?
40 of those, the big crystal-y dudes that we just made one of for each of these. We now need to make 10 of them.
Yeah.
So-
So
I think you could do it in 4 hours.
For the shards of wisdom?
All the shards to get the motes for the shards, basically.
Okay.
seems optimistic, but I'm not going to say no.
Now, notice I am not volunteering to do that. Honestly, if I didn't have to pack, I might have. But like anytime I'm not streaming, I gotta be focused on getting the house in order. This is a problem. Did Pass Frog set himself up for success? Or Guardians, whose temple do you think this is? Like, let's be real here.
Suppose we have a liquid hopper.
Okay, we have a liquid hopper.
We could leave
I don't know how those work, but
one bucket in the tank in order to filter. And so if we had one bucket of that potion, we could filter it using liquid hoppers. And so if we could, theoretically, get the items in the correct order, we could dump them all in and then pull using liquid hoppers.
there is no correct order.
Oh, but there is. Because you have to put the abjuration in first, or it's all borked.
That's fair.
And I'm
You
fairly
could
certain
always
you
have
have to
us-
put the gunpowder in before the dragon's breath.
No.
No?
I'm pretty sure the lingering, the time extension, and the base are all interchangeable. I mean,
But
you
you
can
need-
test, it's not expensive.
But you need the splash before you can linger.
No.
Yeah?
I'm not sure I ever used gunpowder to make my stuff. I think you just make your potion lingering. I can't remember though. In the meantime, have some pretty leaves.
Yeah, because you have to have a splash potion plus the Breath of Twilight.
See, now I can't remember. So I'm not going to say that's wrong because I don't remember. And I got to go make some soapstone.
But either way, if you can get any item first, you can get them in the order that you need. It's just a question of can we get them in some order that we need. Hey there, Cappy. This is Enigmatica 9 Expert Mode.
True.
And we're trying to
Which
figure
I
out
realize is in my tags.
if we can provide items in a specified order.
This is full. Where the hell did they go? All right, we need soapstone. Do I get
Integrated
any?
dynamics. Yeah, that would be great. We don't have
I
it.
didn't leave you with any.
We had that in Enigmatica 6.
Oh, I do.
And
You
it
don't have
was
integrated dynamics?
and it was fantastic because I was able to automate this tree nonsense. Ender IO. Nope.
Can XNet do it?
We've got modular routers. Oh yeah, we got XNet. I don't think it can do it, but it's worth a look. Modular router. Modular router might be able to do it.
What do I need to?
No, because it would need to get. No, it could do it. Because you put in a bunch of things that grab stuff, filter each one to the items that it would need. If it does any of them successfully, it has to stop. And then you just need to figure out how to let it know that something is in the mixing thingy. That might work. Except the mixing thingy was not giving me a redstone signal from the comparator. So put that there.
I wonder if it only does when it's full.
Redstone pen. There's nothing. We put some chicken in. There is nothing. We fill the whole thing with chicken. There is nothing. Curses. Okay, so...
Could it matter if there's a valid recipe inside of it?
I'm fairly certain I had it here when I made this awkward potion, and so...
Okay, never mind.
It didn't say anything. Let's see. Is there any other way
Floating in space.
to
Oh,
tell?
I forgot that. Oh, hello. Wow, that's fun. How incredibly obnoxious.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we might... We might be able to use AE. So let's get ourselves a... Okay, let's put some things down. We have too many things.
More things.
Hey, pick up something else. Do it.
No. It's in the chopper. I.
I don't even know what that was.
I think
It's
that was
my
an attempt at
world-
Arnold.
It's my world-class Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation. I have, in fact, confused him, and he thought it was himself.
Is that what you did?
Just saying. Some of us have talent, and some of us are jealous.
And there goes the game again.
And Light's game is jealous of my talent.
Yep.
I like how we have this giant inventory that's basically unused as well. Oh yeah, the armory cabinet. I wish I could tell if there was stuff in it. It's set up to work. I just don't know if there's stuff in it. Oh well.
Grab a
I don't remember
comparator,
what the
slap it
spell
on there.
is for.
See if it gives you a signal.
I mean, the little light is on. I just don't know if items are properly being routed to it.
Oh, the create thing. There's a create thing that checks how full something is.
Is there?
Pretty sure there is.
At create. It's not a smart fluid pipe, is it?
No, I'm not worried about the fluids. I'm worried about the items.
Okay, hold please. I do actually recall something like that. That's the train stuff getting in the way. A smart observer.
Maybe?
I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
We should be able to make one. Smart observers can be used to detect a variety of events.
I don't want
They
events.
can detect items or fluids inside of generic containers.
That is what I want.
The filter slot can be used to look for specific contents only.
I'm less interested in that.
It also activates when the block matches the filter. They can monitor belts, chutes, and pipes as well. And will emit a pulse if an item enters or exits a funnel.
Oh.
I actually could use that up in my glass factory. And we're done. Our pondering is over. So yeah, that's it. Smart observer. We do not have one already.
That's okay.
So it's simple enough to make. All right, how fast does this soapstone go?
Go faster, Soapstone.
Yeah, I mean, like it could.
You do, in fact, have time in a bottle.
I don't have that much left though, so I don't really want to use it. I mean, I'm down to 231 hours. That looks awesome. That's a fast funnel. Still not fast enough. But it'll have to be. Actually, I don't know. Can it go to 512? I just assumed since the scale ended that it only goes to 256. Oh, actually, yeah, it is the funnel that's slowing it down. The extruder goes pretty fast. Oh, it makes 3
Okay,
at a time.
so we have a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
It sounds like we've had a bit of a problem the whole time.
Well, the smart observer will observe, and it'll see, for example, whether or not there's a... Hey, show me my ratatouille sandwich. A cooked mutton and ratatouille burger in this mixer. It'll also tell me whether or not there's fluid in this mixer.
Okay.
Okay.
But you can filter it. Oh, but you can't filter the fluids.
And I can't
Yeah,
filter the fluids, and I can't. Well, I might be able to filter the fluid because I might be able to get a bucket of the fluid.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely do that.
The problem is, I wanted this to know when there were no more items in the thing, but it doesn't care what it sees. If it sees anything, it'll go, "Oh, hey, I see a thing."
Yeah, but if you trigger on its output as the fluid, then it'll be like, oh, it has that fluid in it, assuming that you can filter with the bucket. And then you'll know that step is done. And you would have to have an observer for each step.
Uh-huh. There aren't enough sides.
There's 4 steps, aren't there? Am I wrong? Awkward?
Yeah, there's also
Tier
4
1,
different
tier 2
modes.
thing. There's 5. Well, yeah, so you set up 4 different things. The cauldrons are cheap.
Channels or not? Do you want me using up all your channels?
I mean, we have 32 channels per side, and that thing can be a 9x9 cube. A ring cube, to be fair, but a cube. So we could So if we need, I mean,
Oh, so
you
much
should be able to
engineering.
do it with 16 channels, right? Because you could do subnets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is done. I should probably pay attention to what's in the bin.
Well,
Hey, we're up.
before we go crazy, let's make sure it can actually
Oh.
do
I'm already crazy, baby.
what we want it to
Let's
do.
go.
So come here, put those two in, grab some water, put the water in. We haven't even covered auto-filling it with water.
That's easy enough.
You sure?
I would assume you could use a fluid hopper and the infinite water creator.
Yeah, you'd hope. But given how this thing has been ridiculous so far...
Is that enough? That's a row. That's enough. We can let it progress while we're working. Oh, God, I used 12 hours. 12 hours I'll never get back.
I can't bucket the potion out.
Oh yeah, I had to use the basic fluid tank to pull the liquid out of there before.
You can't bucket from it. Fascinating. You can bottle from it.
Mm-hmm. I
Done
don't
that.
anticipate the smart observer using a bottle to recognize the fluid.
Probably not, no. But you could pour bottles into a tank and then a bucket from the tank. You know what, chat? We haven't seen.
Okay, so we have a basic
Food
fluid
source.
tank full of
we're
awkward potions.
interior, not exterior.
And so we come in here, we go, give me a bucket.
Give me a bucket.
And it won't.
From a tank.
I have a basic fluid tank from Mechanism. It's got awkward potion in it. I can't add the bucket to the filling thing, and when I right click, it just goes into the tank interface. It will not fill the bucket.
That doesn't.
Did you mean a different type of tank? Because I'll try.
There's no chance I used a Matacraft. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
It had to have been a Mechanism tank. You can't use a bucket on a fluid tank? Am I carrying a fluid tank?
You can on normal fluids, like lava and water,
I see what you're saying.
but it's not willing to bucket the potion.
Well, I mean, you can test the bottle. I mean, that's the next step, right? So if it works with bottle, then Yahoo! What are you doing by the river? Abandoning your base? Somebody could come in here and put giant axes everywhere.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey, I invited that misery.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry. I'll get you next one.
Also,
okay.
cannot bottle from a tank.
Well, that, yeah.
Okay, so we put it back in the thing, and now we bottle from the thing. Works great. Put the bottle on the filter. It does not see awkward potion in there, because it's not in a bottle.
Oh, you're cutting down trees.
Oh yeah.
We need to get you a spell book.
Oof.
Nah. Come too
He has
far
a
for
spell
that.
book.
What about spell book, George?
He has a spell book. It's getting him to use the darn thing.
He has one?
Do I?
Yeah, we got. I'm pretty sure we went and got him one forever ago. He just like, nah.
Oh,
I like my own
probably.
thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel you.
Oh, if he has one, I've been holding on to this annotated codex for freaking ever. Like, the whole point was I was going to use it for him so he could learn all the 91 glyphs I already have.
Oh yeah, just shove it in the chest over there. I'll get to it eventually.
I could never do something so cruel. It's such a useful tool. George, did you pick up that little moat thing?
Moat thing? Yeah, I touched it, yes.
Yeah. What do we do with it?
Put it back into the inventory until we can use it to produce the actual thing we need.
Oh, it's the center of the enchanting app. Oh, wait, does that mean we need 3 more of these hearts?
Yeah. That's why he was asking about the etheric brass.
Love that. So no, honestly, the osmium and the soul steel is more annoying than the etheric brass. Not difficult, but annoying. I can't believe we're not even on there. What if we just copy it? Can I just copy and paste it? Does that... It feels so weird not having a tooth. Let me just say. It's the weirdest thing.
Did you misplace a tooth?
No, I know exactly where it is. So I got into a bar fight. As my one of my friends said, a salad bar fight. So I got into it with a incredibly tasty sourdough that was admittedly hard, and the problem is that I'm a tooth grinder at night. It's chat. I'm just hiding. I forgot I changed my camera settings. So I am a grinder from way back, and so I have an occlusal guard that I'm supposed to wear every night. Well, I had an occlusal guard that is lost. No idea where that is, other than it's in Hawaii somewhere. Because we went to Alani, because we'd never been to Hawaii, and so we wanted to make a big trip out of it. So we went to Alani, but the first night we got there, it was cheaper to fly on a Wednesday than on a Thursday. So okay, we'll get tickets for Wednesday, and we'll just stay like at a Renaissance or a Residence Inn or like a Spring Hill Suites or something, right?
Staying at a Renaissance fair, waiting to go to Hawaii.
No, Renaissance is a brand new hotel by Marriott. But it's upscale, so we were not staying at an upscale. We slummed it at, I think it was a Residence Inn. They had a bocce ball set that you could borrow from the front desk because they had a bocce court outside, and I think 5 of the 7 existing balls were broken. So there's supposed to be 8 if you don't play bocce. There's supposed to be 8. Well, 9 if you count the center target ball. Anyway, so we stayed there, and I left it on the bathroom counter when we were packing up. So I called them immediately the next day and was like, yo, I left this in the room. I need it. It's expensive. Like, gimme. And it took 3 days of back and forth before they finally were like, yeah, we never found it. Like, yeah, the hell you didn't. So I'm like, well, I'm moving soon, right? So I'll just let it go. Well, then the house that we were going to buy fell through after the inspection, so we're moving a little later than we wanted to, because we don't want to live in an apartment first, and we have cats, so it's not like we're going to live in a hotel for a month.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think I've been grinding my teeth at night because turns out moving is stressful. And so I have 4 crowns. Well, at the moment 3. I had 4 crowns on the front of my front 4 teeth.
Way to spoil the end of the story, pal.
Yeah. Well, he knows I don't have a tooth. And so I was eating a sourdough sandwich. It was great. I made a panini out of it. Oh, so good. At least the bite of bread I had before I broke my tooth on the second bite. And so I broke my crown. So I take the second bite, and Mrs. Frog is sitting on the couch, and I'm like, oh, it's like, you what? Like, so I run into the kitchen, get a paper towel, spit the stuff out because I don't want to swallow a tooth.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, there is my crown, and I'm like, okay, is it bleeding? So like she's looking in my mouth, like her nose is basically right on my chin, and she's like looking into my mouth. It wasn't bleeding. I had already had a root canal on that tooth, so luckily no real pain. And so it's a Saturday night. I'm like, well, I'm not in pain. I'm not bleeding. I'll just call a dentist when they open on Monday. I don't want to pay for, emergency dental.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't have a tooth for 2 days. Inside, I had 31 other teeth, but the one was gone. And
That was my favorite.
well, I mean, I used it to eat, and so I'm eating on the one side of the see, because I got that's missing. So I got it on just eating on the one side, which always feels weird. So I called dentists on Monday, and where I live, there must be a lot of people without teeth because they didn't seem to care that I call. I say, hi, I broke my crown. It's not in my mouth. I would like an appointment for today. Oh, okay. Have you ever seen us before? New insurance? No, I haven't. Oh, well, the soonest we could get you in for a new visit check is like blah, right? One of them quoted me July 15th.
July 15th.
July 15th. I was calling on the 1st. And so, yeah, we're like, I'm missing a tooth. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Excuse me?
I'm like, good luck,
Whereas-
buddy.
When I was in Columbus, guaranteed, if I called a dentist and said, hey, I broke a crown, they would see instant dollar signs and I would be in like in 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And so this one place I called said, hey, we've got an appointment. And it was like 20 minutes. I'm like, oh man, I'm 40 minutes away. Like I can't, that's how far I'm calling dentists in order to be able to get in. And so I'm like, I can't possibly get there. It's like, well, our other office has an appointment tomorrow. I'm like, all right, I'll take that. What's your cancellation policy? And then I spent another hour on the phone calling dent, and nobody could get me in sooner, appreciably. Right? One of them could have done 1 instead of 2. I'm like, well, I'm not going to cancel at 2 o'clock just to get the 1 o'clock, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I went in today, and they're like, oh, well, we've got good news and bad news. The good news is the crown actually did not break. The bad news is the tooth under the crown did. So, like, when you get a crown, they shave away your tooth. So there's just like little nubbins sticking up from where the root was.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where my tooth broke. So,
Oh.
well, I mean, like, whatever. So they put a little cap in, which looks like I'm growing a tiny little tooth out of that place. And then tomorrow, thankfully, I was able to get in 2 days in a row. So tomorrow they're going to give me the temp crown. They're going to use my crown as the mold for the new one. So at least that's good. So that saves quite a bit of work. Because normally they have to wait and you have to sit there as they do the temp crown. Is this the right fit? Is this the right? Well, now they have an example crown. Like this is what works. Put this back in my mouth, please. And so they're going to do that tomorrow. I get a temp, and then it takes about 2 weeks to get your actual permanent crown in. And then the good news is it'll be good for another 20, 25 years. Because that's eventually these other 3, they only really last about 20 or 25 years. So I've got 5 to 10 years left of these other 3.
No, they're all off cycle.
Yeah, well, that's actually better.
Rip them all out and start fresh.
No, it'll be much cheaper, thank you. Rather than having to replace 4 in 1 year. Crowns are about $800 a piece, and even if you have insurance, at best they cover about half of it. Although I'm beginning to wonder if, like, the doctors at the one branch that I called, it's like a library, the branch, but the one office were definitely in my dental plan. I'm worried that the ones here are out of network because I feel like I should be getting better than 50%. But for major repair like that, it may not be. It might just be 50%. Like I think it might just be like fillings and stuff. I pay 20% or something.
Man, remind me to thank my wife for having amazing dental insurance because I did not pay anywhere close to $800 for my crown, my root canal and crown.
I'm sorry, for your root canal and crown. Just the crown is $800.
Maybe I didn't get a root canal.
You would
the
know.
more I'm thinking about it, but definitely the crown was nowhere close to $800. It was like 2.
Well, like I said, I'm going to pay about $400.
Root canals?
Of course
I
you
don't
can do
know.
crowns without root canals. I have one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the only reason they did root canals, well, the two of them, long before I got crowns, had root canals because the roots were dying and they were infected. And then when I got my crowns, I got all four at the same time to fix an overbite I had that was like I could have gone in braces for like 3 years, right? Or and spent the same amount of money, or just let the dentist, shave off your teeth and put on crowns. So I did that because I'm vain. And the process during it, he's like, okay, so the one tooth was really sticking forward. And he's like, there is no way if I left the root in this one, you're gonna need to have a root canal soon anyway, like probably in the next 5 to 10 years because it'll be so close and it'll get irritated. So I'll just go ahead and do it. And he threw that one in for free because he's making 4 crowns. So yeah, you could have the root canal for free. Thanks, bro. I should point out when I got these done, no insurance. So he was doing the root canal before he started shaving down for the crowns. And he's about halfway through and he's like, man, you got a great deal because this was probably going to be necessary the next month or two. It's like, okay, well, thanks. But then he did all the crowns. And so it was fun that time when we were talking about it, because I'd known this dentist pretty well. He was my dentist when I was back in Ohio, like before I even moved to Columbus. And I basically bought him his car over the course of. I mean, there was literally a 6-month period where every Friday I would see him to get fillings.
Oof.
So, and it wasn't because I just enjoy elective dental work. Although by now I'm basically blasé about it. They're like, hey, we're going to do this. Yeah, okay, whatever. Like while he was examining me, I've got another cavity to fill. I'm like, yeah, okay, fine.
Sure
whatever.
you are, buddy.
We're doing it the same day? Different days? Okay, whatever. It's fine by me. So, but when I was doing this, we were pretty good with each other, and so we were talking back and forth about this, because we had talked for a couple of years. This is about 3 years after the first root canal I had with him, when it was like literally an emergency situation. He opened his dental practice at 7 in the morning because I was going on a trip the next day and had to leave town by like 10. And he's like, I will open at 7 if you come in. I was like, oh shit. Like if he's doing that, this is real. So let's go do that. So I did. And then over the course of the 3 or 4 years, we knew each other pretty well. And he's talking about my smile. And I did not smile with a full mouth smile. I just did not. I hated my teeth. They looked all sorts of ways. Before you're asking, yes, I did have braces as a kid. Did I wear my retainers, you ask? Next question. So as we're talking about how to fix it, he's like, well, look, the best way, the long-term way, get braces. You'll have them on for about 3 years, because that's how messed up my teeth were. My bottom teeth are still bad. We would have done both at the same time. It's like, we'll get braces, we'll fix it up. You'll spend, $10,000 on your braces, getting everything fixed. So that's option 1. It's the most expensive, but the most long-lasting, assuming you wear your retainers. That he just looked at me like with that look, right? I said,
lie to me.
Yeah, and I said, well, Doc, we know that's not going to happen. So what's the next option? He says, well, the middle of the road option is we crown your front 8 teeth and make them look real nice. And to be honest, I regret a little bit that I didn't do it. But at the time, I definitely did not have the money. I barely scraped together the money for the 4 crowns. And so he's like, 8 crowns will do it. It'll look real nice. And the reason I regret it is because both my canines are chipped, so they look weird to me. I'm the only one who notices, right? Nobody that I talk to would ever notice. Like, oh man, he's got a fucked up canine. That's like, yeah, no, but they are chipped.
Oh, dog.
And I don't like it. And I could catch my tongue on them too. Like it doesn't cut the tongue, but you just feel it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, my canines are kind of flat, mostly, but I don't think anyone really notices or cares. So.
No, nobody cares about your teeth. Let's be honest. Nobody cared that my front teeth was all fucked up. Nobody was like, oh. Now, to be fair, though, I wasn't doing a full smile, so most people didn't know.
You have a good time at the hockey game?
Oh, that's what I said. 'Cause my dad was a big hockey player. Like, felt like I got checked into the boards. So he's like, that's the option. But like, I did the math, right? 8 times 800. That's a lot of money. Also, the price of crowns has not significantly changed over the last 15 years. Like, I paid just about, I think, 750 for my crowns back then, and this one that was just quoted to me was like 8 and a quarter or something after tax. So, kudos to the dental industry for not having rampant inflation. Um, so he's like, I said, well, we're probably not going to do that either. What's your other option? He's like, we just do the front four. Do the front four, and you could tell I was hesitating, and he's like, I'll do the root canal for free. And that's when he threw that in to like sweeten the deal. And like an idiot, I said, okay. So as he's getting ready to do this, he's like, I asked him, I said, well, wait a minute. If I get a crown now, you're going to match my teeth, right? Yeah. Including the color? Yeah. So before I was allergic to caffeine, I was a big tea drinker as a kid. Drank a lot of tea. And then growing up, I drank a lot of caffeine-free soda.
Mm-hmm.
And so my teeth, let's just say they weren't pearly white like they are now. And so I said, if I get these crowns, like I can't whiten my teeth in the future because they won't whiten. And he's like, that's correct. I was like, shit. And so I said, okay, how much for your teeth whitening service? So I threw on teeth whitening. So I did that at the same time, which was nice. It was good. Because they made the crowns the destination color.
Mm-hmm.
And so, because they came in, within 2 weeks, because that's what they do. But it took, I think it was an 8-week or a 10-week course to finally change the teeth color. But they look great, and they've never gotten worse. They're basically the same.
Well, that's good.
So I'm happy about that. And then, of course, he says, well, since you got the teeth whitening and you're going to need an occlusal guard that you will wear, right? And he gave me that look. He gave me that half off because I bought the teeth whitening, which basically means I sort of got the teeth whitening for free, but the way he sold it to me, like I got the occlusal guard for free. And I did wear it religiously. The only time I didn't wear it was when I was sick. Like really sick, because in my befuddled brain, I'm like, oh, the germs live on the occlusal guard, so let's leave it out, right? And so that way the germs won't just live on it, and I won't have to wash it every day. So I did that sometimes, but for the most part, I wore it all the time until this Hawaiian trip. And kids, don't go to Hawaii. This is the price you pay.
That's less of the whole story somehow.
Yeah, the moral of the story is don't go to Hawaii. You have anything to declare? Yeah, don't go to England.
Is that Snatch?
Yeah. I love that movie. What do I know about diamonds? Alright, that should be enough. Let's get more. Okay, that's enough. That's enough soapstone. Why is this the soapstone one? Why am I carrying this all in my backpack? Like, we have a network.
And you're mad as hell and you're not going to take it anymore?
No, I'm just going to use it.
Okay.
Why does it just sound like lava? Why is there lava? Can I hear the lava from there? Because this is open? That's...
Mm-hmm. the sound of George doing nothing suspicious.
Meanwhile, I'm loading up the Blackstone.
And I'm crashing my game again. Woo!
Man,
Wow, I thought that had gotten solved.
having the worst day.
Me too.
Didn't you get a new graphics card?
No, I just upgraded my hard drive because it was, it seemed hard drive related that there was low storage, and so it would hiccup every now and then, and the hiccups would crash the game. But there's nothing that should be causing it to hiccup right now.
Weird.
But there is a graphics card update waiting, so that might be related. Shouldn't be. But I know how much I trust current graphics card companies.
I mean, entirely, right?
I will say I had no clue Nvidia was worth so much money until I heard it's the biggest company in the world. I'm like, what? The graphics card maker? It's because they're doing all the AI stuff. I'm like,
Spoiler alert. It's not worth that much. It's inflated.
what?
Short it, baby. AI is going to bust. AI as a tool is a
What,
great
you mean
tool.
linear algebra isn't going to solve all of our problems?
To be fair, some of it is calculus. But no, large language modeling. First off, all right, look, I am not Pirate Software. I will get nice and loud. So first off,
You been watching him?
AI just clips. Because I keep forgetting he's on a weird time. And
Yeah,
when
he's on a really weird time. But keep going, by all means.
and when I get in the morning, I'm just not thinking about that. AI, as proclaimed by all the tech bros right now, is not artificial intelligence. I repeat that because it bears repeating. Current AI is not artificial intelligence. It's just a large language model. That's it. Some of it is generative language model, but they're just language models. They don't know. I saw a TikTok video that made me want to throw my phone across the screen. Yes, the whole screen.
Mm-hmm. All the way across.
Because this tech bro says on here, I've got the best prompt to make ChatGPT so good. And he comes out and he right out says the quiet part out loud. ChatGPT cannot make up anything.
Mm-hmm.
And so his sentence that he adds to every prompt is write out your process as you go, because it tricks the algorithm into thinking it's writing the stuff that already exists, and so it thinks better. It doesn't think at all. There's no thinking going on here. It's a large language model.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
It is sampling from the space of plausible text.
Yeah, this is one of several reasons why I don't take people who use AI to write stories for them seriously in any regard whatsoever. They're just lazy bastards.
And Mac, don't get us started on the rebrand from ML to AI.
No, that's my whole part. I think, like many tools, it is a great tool to be used.
I've seen it used as a tool and used well by professionals.
So, if I want to say I want the seed for that story, right? I'm kind of lost, and what I would like to do is to build my world with some sort of, I don't know, give me a calendar, right? It can create things like that. I'm saying loosely. It can replicate stuff like that pretty well, and it's a good seed. I think what's happening although to be fair, you could just use, who is it? Is it Dun? It's a 6-letter name, but something like that has a calendar generator, world generator for D&D and stuff, and that's just as good. And that's just simple algorithms.
Yeah, well,
not
that's
even
all
large
I need.
language.
I've used name generators.
Yeah,
I use name generation a lot just because,
yeah,
I don't care about the name, but I need a name.
yeah. So you're using the tool, right?
Yeah.
And I think in photography, what AI does to, like, some of Adobe's AI products are shit. And it's the, like, when they try to create people, they've got 6 fingers and 85 feet, right? That's dumb. But what the AI does really well in Photoshop is, I don't like this tree here, get rid of it. And it's very good at generating what should be behind the tree. So stuff like that.
So long as you don't think that's
good.
what's actually behind the tree.
What? Right, exactly.
Because
But
there are
it's
too
very
many
good at
people that
connecting
are
the
like,
dots.
oh, CSI, enhance, and think it's truth.
That's very fair. But it's a great tool for things like that. Like, if you talk to anyone that's not a tech bro in this space, everyone will admit, well, it's just a language. It's a large language model. Like, that's all it is. And the reason the tech bros are so caught in a bunch right now because they got called out for stealing shit. Like, oh no, it's iterative art. No, no, bro, it's you stole. You stole a busy lifting drink. You're done. Good day, sir. Unlike Charlie Bucket, however, they're not giving the gobstopper back.
No.
In fact, they're punching you and taking the gobstopper you also have.
Right, and then saying we have the largest, most important company in the world, and like, do you?
Well, I mean, that largest, most important company in the world isn't even the ones doing the stealing. They're the ones giving the getaway cars.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, selling the getaway cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, giving. You think there's giving?
But what I think one of the greatest things in this space, in the news, that I have seen recently is that they have inked a deal, meaning the tech bros, right, have inked a deal to train their model. And you're thinking, oh, well, Frog, they've done this a ton already, right? Like, Microsoft is giving them permission for things. They're on Reddit, right? Like, what's the problem? Oh, there's no problem. What I think is brilliant about this is that they have now inked a deal with Tumblr to train their language model.
Oh,
and I
no.
was just like, you don't know what Tumblr is, do you? Because, like, I'll admit,
not a source of truth.
For a long time. No. And there are already movements.
Anything after they kicked out all the porn.
Oh, it's still there.
At least that was my understanding. I thought they were like no more adult material, and everyone was like, "Well, rip Tumblr."
Yeah,
and they put it back.
Oh, okay.
Well,
did they backtrack that?
Yeah, well, to a certain degree, and I'm not going to say more because then it will give away way too much how much I use that service. So, but what the one thing that I've seen is that on Tumblr, they're already the Tumblr people are like, oh, this is great. How can we break it? And so they're already planning like ways to wait, that's not right. They're planning ways to make it so that they're going to poison the language model. And it's like, did nobody see that coming? Like,
Yeah, no.
one or two people, okay, no big deal. But Tumblr people are not like normal people. They will sink that ship so hard that you won't even know what happened.
To hear, because I've been lamenting the older days of the internet, where if a site did us wrong, like we communally as the internet almost burned that sumbitch to the ground and never looked back. You guys remember MySpace?
Yeah.
Like that I feel like MySpace was the biggest thing in the world, and then overnight it was dead.
Yeah. Yeah, because when Tom sold it, everyone was like, oh, he's a sellout. Okay, this site's done. We're never going to use it ever again.
And then, yeah, it got loaded with, like, bot accounts and viruses. And
yeah.
No, we abandoned ship.
And it worked.
We didn't even care. We didn't look back. Nothing.
No. And to be fair, neither did Tom, because he made a boatload of money.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Good. More power to him.
Yeah, fair enough. He can retire now. Like, that's fine. But I've been lamenting how the internet has grown. It's seemingly grown past that kind of mentality to
Not on
our own
Tumblr, baby.
detriment. But it's nice to know that it's alive and well at Tumblr.
Yep.
That makes me happy. Because, like, if like current day Facebook existed back in those days, it would be dead by now. Like, no one would use it.
I'm still, to be fair, I'm amazed I still do use it. It makes me angry every day that I use it. There's not a single day.
I was like that too. I took it from being like okay, always keep the Facebook tab open so I can keep, religiously checking it every hour of the day, to simply closing that tab.
Yeah.
And then I was amazed at how less stressed out, angry, and how little I missed it.
Yeah, I'm giving serious consideration to uninstalling it from my phone and just keeping Messenger so I can.
That would be a start, yeah. Because if it's on your phone, man, they've got you.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw an interesting article about that too. That modern kids, they're tech savvy, but they don't know computers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense because they Apple-ified pretty much everything. So now it's so easy to use that you don't actually have to know what it is you're doing to use it. Which I get can tie into like AI art and shit like that, where these people are like, I'm an artist now, and it's like, no, you're not.
Allow me to gatekeep here for a minute.
Listen, I'm in favor of some light gatekeeping, or the right kind of gatekeeping. Like, you've got to be able to, like, anyone can do it. There's no barrier to entry, at the start. But you got to put in the work. You got to learn what you're doing.
Yeah, like any other craft, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There are some people that can write truly masterful ChatGPT scripts. Like, they're very talented at that, and that's a legitimate position that's being that's being hired for by companies right now. But should it be? And are they artists? And in that case, I would argue no, because most of them aren't approaching it in such a way that they would themselves consider themselves.
No, they're programmers.
Right. Exactly.
There's nothing shameful about being a programmer, but
I mean, a couple of shameful
there
things.
may be something. Well, okay, there's nothing shameful about being a programmer, more so than being shameful about being an artist. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Am I really not napped yet? Oh, come on. Get out of here. You know you're going to die. I have a giant sword. Fear me, for my sword is giant, and you are now a flame. Also, can I just use this while they're flying around? I can. That's unbelievable. Oh! They woke me up! Stop that. I'm trying to take a nap.
Ooh, it's raining.
Catch on fire, yo. Enjoy the flames. Argue all you want.
Sounds like calling out your attack in some anime. Catch on fire. Enjoy the flames.
Yeah. I didn't go Super Saiyan first, though. I missed my opportunity.
If you can, you must. If you can't, give it a go anyway. Why not?
I mean, how do you know if you don't try?
Not exactly. Once a day, I stand in a corner for 1 minute and just grunt at myself in the effort to go Super Saiyan. Someday I'll be blonde.
There you go.
Well, it works 3 out of 5 times.
Every time.
Oh, right. I don't need just this potion. I need to bottle that potion.
Yeah.
From this thing.
Was that not clear?
I mean, I could just make another one.
Potion or
purely
bottling
for the
machine?
bottling. That might actually work. Except for the actual pumping of the fluids.
Create, baby.
Ugh.
That's kind of why I said it. So anyway, Boone, by the way, I'm going to write some of your books on AI. You don't mind, right?
Uh-huh. Good luck with that.
I'm going to call myself Illinois McRoberts.
There you go.
And they're all going to be about whatever cool thing
See,
you're writing about.
you don't know. The AI hasn't told you what they're about yet.
Oh, right. Yeah, my mistake.
No, see, you're already putting in way too much work, man. Like, you've got, like, stuff pre-thought out. Like, no.
You're thinking things?
Yeah, you're trying to think creatively? No. You're doing this all around.
How dare you, sir?
Are these
Yeah.
all just stairs? Those are all just stairs. Upside down stairs. Fair enough. Both sides? Why am I not? Oh, right, because I haven't turned on this phone. Swim fast, my minion!
Oh, there's someone rapping at my chamber door. Shall return.
Close the door. All right, so now I need steps. Oh, shoot. I forgot to look to see what kind of steps they were. Not smooth. Okay.
Okay, I have returned.
Wunderbar.
Hey, welcome back. Bundabar. All right, so I need soapstone, and I need to make stairs. Not polished stairs, plain stairs. Give me all of them. I have a feeling I'm going to need like 3 stacks. Give me
Okay,
3 stacks.
so
Now I need you to be upside down stairs.
my goal is to put this
Oh,
here.
sweet. Not there then? Oh no, I lost to the nether. To the great beyond. Oh, that's not right. Can you do vertical stairs that are 3/4? Oh, you can. And by vertical, I just meant upside down. Okay, cool. Cool. So, does that look right?
Oh. Nope, that's gonna be a problem. Because anything that is totally full of bottles will then just drop the potions on the ground.
I feel like they're not supposed to be half corners. They're not. So they start. In line? Okay. So they start in line. Oh, they're not half corners. They just look like half corners because I'm at a weird angle. Okay, never mind. Good. Okay, so that's right. That's good. I mean, this end are half corners because that's by design, but this end is not. So we just put them everywhere. But not like that. Yeah, these can't be 3/4. Shit. This is why I should probably just put a scaffolding on this. I need to be able to see what this looks like. Where's my dirt? Some dirt. Oh, they're not. Okay, good. That's too far. I still can't get over this 119 music. It is so good. Okay, cool. So it is not halfway. All right, I'll keep that off so I can keep jumping. Oh,
Okay, chat. It looks like we're probably going to abandon this one and go back to the other one. Because that last step is a doozy.
discovery requires experimentation. I'm just reflecting back on like the last half hour of chat, and I'm like, God, I got real anti-capitalist there for.
I mean, to
There's
no
just-
one's surprise.
Well, I was just thinking about how like peaceful this music I'm listening to is, and very not peaceful the AI discussion could be.
Hmm.
I think we need to keep doing stairs, otherwise it's gonna be tough to get back up here.
So yeah,
Well,
Mac, if we go
wouldn't
back to the AI bar, my ML versus AI thing isn't about any sort of sophistication bar. It's about agency.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's intelligent, it should be intelligent.
No, that's not even my problem. Because, like, I will grant AI to the things in Doom that try to kill you. Definitely AI,
Really?
not ML. Large language models, definitely ML, not AI.
So you would argue that the Doom characters, despite being algorithmic, are enough, they have enough agency in
Mhm.
their pseudo randomness that qualifies.
Yeah, I don't need any random. I don't need any learning. I'm good with all sorts of algorithms as being AI because they take a situation and they cause something to happen. And so there are things that are ML, and there are things that are AI, there are things that are both, and there are things that are neither. And so there have been some applications of large language models that are sufficiently AI for me, but the majority of them are not.
Would it fall off, right, chat? Like, that's a guarantee. Oh, I did it. Fascinating.
But yeah, people use AI for every ML thing now. And so it makes my discipline really awkward to try to talk about things. Because even some people in my discipline don't bother to call it machine learning anymore because it doesn't get published if you call it ML. It has to be AI.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Logistic regression, not AI.
Getting smushed, chat.
Okay, so what are we doing here? So we need to figure out how to do this in a reasonable way. Is there a reasonable way? Probably not.
No.
Because you can brew the Mendo to here. The problem is making the recovery 2.
So, I hate to ask what may be the obvious question, but like you had an apparatus that was making lingering potions?
Yeah, that's the
Why
part that's
don't-
easy.
Well, my whole point is if you make the lingering potions, just set up 4 of those and have one output for each of the 4 things you're making. Is that, like, a legitimate question, is that not possible because of some thing?
So, yes, I could absolutely set up more brewing stands than I need, such that it will definitely get the job done. I'm trying to figure out, is it possible to get this done with a smaller number of brewing stands?
So it's a question of efficiency for you.
Yeah, and for me, this is
Okay.
fun.
Oh, yeah.
And
I get that.
I'm doing the fun part. Because yes, I could make something that is head to toe, make this one type of potion.
Got it.
But I would kind of like to have something that makes all 4 of them. But
Fair.
I'm getting to a part where it's like, I don't know how feasible that last step is. But if you can put more than one item frame on an adept hopper, we might be onto something. So if we put... So let's steal this one. If we put 2 on this, and we put chicken in one, and we put
Wow, that actually looks
dirt
good.
in... No, not another chicken. Put dirt in the other. And so if we throw chicken, chicken is now in there. If we throw dirt,
Terry, welcome to the pond.
dirt is
It's a
now in
wonderful
there.
day.
If we throw calcite, it just sits on top.
So, Terry, I appreciate that. I definitely, down for sharing some cool vibes. I'm not probably going to friend you right away on Discord because, like, it's your first chat. But, if we want to get friendly, that's fine. I do have a Discord if you want to say hello. You can find the command in the doobly-doo.
Okay. So,
But I do become Discord friends with people that hang around the stream long enough. So it is not an impossibility. I'm just saying that, you got to interact a little bit more before I'm willing to take
So,
that
like,
leap with faith.
Whoever this person is probably a real person. I'm give them that benefit of the doubt. But I remember the last time I streamed, I got a message from a brand new person, basically with the exact same message about wanting to be friends on Discord.
Oh yeah, no, 100% spot. But I want.
Oh, okay. You're being nice to the bot.
Yeah, because they're going to take over. Have you not been part of this AI conversation we've just been having?
I'm not gonna be friends with the AI Discord bot.
I mean, if not the AI Discord bot, then who?
I don't need friends.
I don't bother. Like, if they are a bot, great. If they're a human that's like using a bot service to come up with all that information, like, so that's why it's cut and paste,
Right.
whatever. My view is if they're not real, Twitch is going to take care of it in the next 48 hours anyway. So I'm not going to bother taking my hands off my Minecraft keyboard because I'm building Minecraft stairs. That's
Fair.
far more important.
Totally fair. I will say, if this is like the new bot spam, it's not quite as overtly like bad, because it's not like trying to spam you links that are gonna like expose your or your IP address and
Yeah,
dox you or anything like that. But
yeah. Once they get on Discord, that's a whole different thing.
but yeah, if anyone falls for it though,
Yeah,
suddenly I can see how there's an uptick in seeing Discords flooded with, you know, messages linking you to incredibly shady Discords.
oh yeah, 100%. That's why I don't accept Discord friend requests.
Oh god,
generally.
no. Unless I know you.
Oh yeah,
And I know you're sending the friend request. Or
Yeah.
like I've talked to you enough on Discord that like, oh yeah, it's that person. But a random out of the blue friend invite? Absolutely not.
yeah. And as we've established, I'm on Tumblr, so I do a fair bit of that, but not
There
on
you go.
Discord. Being Tumblr friends is a world different than getting on Discord and whatever. Because the Tumblr people are the anarchists, so we're not gonna be whatever. That one's easy. Like if I could follow on Tumblr, I like take 2 seconds, I look at their profile, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a bot, and then they're dead to me.
Yeah.
But like, you know, on Discord, it's a pain in the ass to deal with all that.
Oh yeah.
So I don't. I let natural selection take its course.
Mm-hmm.
But again, Terry, if you're real,
Yeah, I prefaced with I assume that Terry is a real person and not a bot, and everything is cool.
And like they were nice enough to follow first, even if they were a bot.
That's true.
Common
This'll-
courtesy.
this will tell you
I think
how
my bot also followed me.
I'm so paranoid about like follow spam that every time I get one, I'm like, oh, and then it's like not the spam. I'm like, okay. But it does make me cautious.
Mm.
And Boone, I regret to inform you that I did finally decide that yeah, Dre, we're talking about the likely bot guy.
To Terry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he unsubbed.
I did finally, yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. It hurt too, 'cause I'm like, oh, this is my longest sub. But I'm actually gonna go through and unsub from a bunch because I'm like, you know what, I have turbo. Like I don't
Yeah.
anymore. And to be fair, like you were the one that like I know you're a cool guy. I know you could like put the $2.50 to good use, well $3 soon to good use. But
Right.
like does Barb really need my sub?
No.
You know what I mean? Like not really. And since you don't stream anymore, then you just don't deserve it.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Like I said, I was shocked that you and Kettle have maintained that sub as long as you have.
Honestly, if they hadn't changed the
Especially
price,
considering like you have probably more of a pass because like, you know, until jumping on here we didn't really talk that often. So like you didn't know if I was going to start streaming regularly again like tomorrow. Like it could
Yeah.
happen. But like Kettle, he knows. Like we hang out all the time and you know he knows that I'm probably never streaming again, but he keeps that sub alive.
are you still doing the podcast?
Oh yeah. Kind of. We're doing it in the sense that we're still like watching a batch of movies every month, and then we get together and we talk about them, and I record it. It's just that whole extra step of editing the audio and then uploading it to Spotify that I've kind of just like fall behind a little bit. And
So you have a club now.
I have a what?
You have a movie club.
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I think that's mostly what I wanted to begin with. So, yeah, I'll still keep recording them for posterity. Just if nothing else, it's like home movies.
You're gonna start watching home movies?
No.
Great, thank you
It's
so much
like
for that
it's like
$2.50
making home
tip.
movies.
Much appreciated. Also for pointing out that my bot apparently doesn't have the tip notifications working correctly. They work, but that's not what I set them up as. But I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying the stream.
See, that's how, like, if I ever became, like, a hardcore hacker or something, that's how I would reveal my secret to Frog. I would, like, secretly hack into his notifications and change them all to the Pennywise laughing one.
Oh my god, I would fucking kill you. I would hunt you down, and you would be gone off the face of this planet, sir. We'll just dirt it, I guess.
Listen, I'm not planning on becoming a hardcore hacker. Are you crazy?
Yeah. Thank you so much for that follow, Dre. I really appreciate it. Glad you're finding some enjoyment here. As I just put up stare after stare after stare. Yeah, I didn't think that one was going to work. There we go. And down we go.
Wait,
Is that
I've
enough? Yeah,
got
it should
awkward lingering potion. I don't need to brew all of those again.
be. Again.
Again.
I don't even need
Not
3.
the father.
I just need 2.
Not the father. Not the mother.
We need that.
Oh yeah, it's not the mama, isn't it? That's the line.
It is.
Not the mama.
Mm-hmm.
Quite possibly one of the saddest endings of any TV series ever.
Oh yeah. Good stuff.
Sad.
What a decision to end what is arguably one of the biggest comedies of the 90s in the most tragic way possible.
That's the crazy bastard who is like, okay, I know we've put on a good show. People remember it fondly, but now that we're going out, let's go out like legends, and never look back.
Yeah. Look, let me tell you, you want to revamp that as a sequel? Not possible. That show is over. Now, could you reboot it as a reboot? Maybe. All right. How do we think? Did we do that right?
Chris Carter watching the finale to Dinosaurs being like, damn, I should have thought of that.
Not even my wildest dreams did I imagine something so dark.
Oh man, I'd finally get Fox on my back for having to like reboot X-Files like 900 freaking times.
Yeah, that looks good. Chat, we did something right. All right, now let's take a look at the rest of this. First off, let's say hello to some of the locals. Go ahead, aim at me. That just gives me space to aim.
Does anyone mind if I grind up a whole lot of those blitz motes we have to start making some niter?
No, God, no. I'm pretty sure they're still in the farm.
Okay.
I mind, but I'm not going to do anything about it. So
Build your tower.
I mine from far.
I am.
Build it faster.
I just, I wanted to. He asked a straightforward question. I wanted to give him a straightforward answer. But
Right. How the hell do
rest
we
assured,
build
I
this?
ain't trying to hassle you now.
Too sassy.
So that's a wall and then a stair, because of course it is. So the middle point is a dark prismarine stair, which I think, sir, I am busy right now.
I don't even need to see what's going on your stream. I just picture what's happening. I'm like, yep, I find this accurate.
Just a Minecraft cow walking into his face and staring him dead in the eye.
Kind of, but there's sea cows that try and kill you.
Okay.
So these are dark prismarine, which I think is the terracotta I'm using, but we can figure that out in a second. So it's not an upside down stair. No, it is an upside down stair because this whole thing is upside down. So upside down stairs, and it goes wall, right stair, dark, right stair. So we just have to find the center point. And then we're creating this pattern. Is it like, yeah. Yeah. Okay, this should be doable. Oh, right. Except I'm not starting from here. I'm starting from there. So what does this look like? This is a quarter, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wall stair. And it just kind of does that pattern over and over.
Hey there, Mateo. How's it going?
Hi, Mateo. So 7 upside down. That's not surprising. Honestly, this whole thing is built in 7s, so that makes sense. Sir, I swear to God, where are you? So 7 wall, and then it's just stairs? No. Okay, so it's the 4-stair pattern and another wall. And the 4-stair pattern, another wall. And then it mirrors the 4-stair pattern and a wall. Fair enough. So 7 pattern, 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 and then it mirrors. So 3 patterns, so 3 walls. 7 and 3 walls. Let's see if I can read this. It's down, up, down. Down, up. Yeah. That is not the right spell. Oh, also, Dark Prismarine is... Can we not, like, slam into the wall? Dark Prismarine is the terracotta. Okay. Boom. All right, so we start from down here. No, I missed!
Ba-ba-pow.
It's okay. All right, so we do 7 upside down stairs, including the corner. So let's get this one in first. Okay, now we can do the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we need a wall. Told you never to call me on this wall. And then down, up, down. It's the opposite of this. So we need this one. And then we need the black terracotta. Terracotta has 2 R's. Ooh, I do not have many of these shingles. Let's make some more terracotta. So that was that. So this one, then this one. No, Smee, no. Bad form. Yep. That means this one. That's a wall, though? And we do it again. No, you know what? Before we do it again. So they're all up, down, up, down, up. Up, down, up, down, up. So these should be down, up, down, up, down. Okay, we did it right. I'm doing this 3 more times. Woo! Alright. So we already got that as part of the one. So up, down, down, down. Up. No. Did that not go in my inventory? Okay, good. Up, down, up, wall, down, up, down, up. No, that's a wall. Up, and now there's no wall because we've done this 3 times. We should be in the middle. This should be the middle. We can always just go from the other side. Right? Let's go from the other side and should work the same. So from here, we're going to put in this wall for 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, nice. And then our wall. Down. Up. Down. Up. Wall. Look, chat, I know I'm a bit of a wimp. I hold the shift down pretty much all the time when I'm working up here. When you fall as many times as I have, and you're not Boon Scrublord, you hold the shift key to stay on top. Oh, I was right. Nice. Yeah. Cool. Neat. We have 1 row. How's it look? I'm that one programmer that does like 2 lines. All right, compile it.
Run it. Make sure it works.
Looks right. Okay, so what's next? The next set just starts 1 sooner, and that's all it does? Yeah. Dude, that's easy. Cool. Right on. I don't know if I'll finish it today, but it's simple enough. I think we can get it. The hardest part is going to be doing these corners. So you have to do this first. No, that's not even right. So you got to do this first. And somehow do this corner while standing here when you can't stand here and do the corner. So I got to like jump. Did it work? Chat, did it work? Work.
Did it work, chat? Did it?
Annie, are you okay? Are you
1,
okay?
2.
Are you okay, Annie?
No. 4, 6. I mean, like, I feel like he should know the answer to that question, right? You've been struck by a smooth criminal. No, you're not okay. Like, come on, Mike. Oh, God damn it. That's why we hold down the shift key. Although, to be fair, I don't think that works on the top of walls. Do not be sideways, please. Thank you. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie. I just want to play. Thank you. All right, cool. Cool. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doop. Beep-beep-doop-boom. Bum, 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 bum. This is where I lose all the new followers I just gained today.
Goodbye, followers. It's nice
Why
while you
don't
lasted.
sing? Twitch chat. Why are you okay? I didn't want to be up there. It's weird that one. Strange. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum-bum. Don't worry, chat. I have professional training. Don't ask him what.
ESP.
Smooth criminaling. That's how I know Andy's not okay.
You see, you have to iron the criminal back and forth.
It's not as easy as it seems.
I know. Because
Wait, is that the
they're
mirror?
not happy about it.
That would be the mirror point. What happens in the mirror point?
Ooh, just buy vacuum tubes. Gonna do that real quick.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. Does that work? No. Got to. Woo. Woo. I got to. Woo. I could be a Twitch text to speech. got to. Woo. I call it the frog voice.
You've got to. Woo.
Gold, Jerry. It's gonna be gold. I don't know if this is a half stair or not. Okay. No. Imagine if this wasn't modded. I suppose I would probably be taking more caution if it wasn't modded.
Well, the abyss awaits me. Here I go.
Wait, this looks backwards. This feels backwards. It's like they're not supposed to be squished like that. Did I miss something up here? I mean, it's likely. Ow.
Let's do a full stack. Excuse me? That's not a good sign.
What's going on?
Shoot, I did do something wrong.
Out of Certus quartz. Pretty sure we got a couple thousand over here somewhere.
Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. We're on the widest part. We need to be getting narrower, not wider. We're out of Certus quartz.
Yeah, we only got 4,000 left over here.
How did you do that?
Bunch of cables, bunch of ME things, bunch of fluics.
Where does one find this Certus quartz?
Over on
It's
my
not-
hill.
Oh.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
I guess we need to maybe think about chunk loading that chunk.
We're just instituting
And
transport. It's
maybe take out some of this amethyst, because 104th, we're almost halfway full of this one stack that we could have many, many, many of, but still 104,000.
We're just making sure we're covered. All right, chat. So we are getting, it's not shorter, it's getting longer. No, you dumb wall. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? You've been struck by.
Hee hee.
You've been hurt by. One of them there smooth type criminals. Gotcha. Woo. Gotcha. Woo. Darn it, that's definitely 3/4. I don't want a 3/4 stair. I want a half stair. Thank you. Golly. Gee, Willikers, golly. I feel like a Victorian chatbot would do well. Oh my pearls, golly. That criminal is too smooth. Gotcha. Sorry.
Oh, lordy.
Has frog broken? Not because of that.
He was broken years ago.
Yeah, we've been there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me.
That's terrifying. That's a breakdown. Taking the trash.
This remind me, I had a old fluid drawer with some redstone acid in it for some reason. to go put that somewhere else.
This does not feel right again. Did we break it again? Is that the midpoint? It might be the midpoint. Let's come back over here. I'm going to need a little more black terracotta up in this piece. Gotcha. God, we need something else in my head. Minecraft!
Minecraft.
Where are your tombs?
Okay, chat. We're going to make these patterns one by one.
Yeah, we are.
And no, Mac, we don't have a lovely bunch of coconuts either.
Oh, crap. What is this? What is this
Damn
in the
it.
middle? Something is weird in the middle. Doodly doo.
That's the whole reason I signed up to be on this show, man. I was promised that there would be a plentiful number of lovely
does do very
coconuts.
All right. So be it.
Standing in a row.
Diddly dee dum.
A wide diversity of options regarding size.
That's awful.
Excuse me, I was promised a smattering of giant nuts. I've been promised D's nuts.
Oh shit.
Just saying. Is this evening or is this the morning? What way am I looking here? East? So it's the morning. My poor brain. Like, I know what I got to do now, but like, my poor brain. Oh. I used to be able to get a nice little on my neck, right? And I can't do that anymore.
Hmm.
So I think Pirate Software was talking about. I don't know. Again, I just watch him out of context. So I don't know how he got into this conversation, but he just sits there and he goes, so every 5 years, 2 to 5 years, depending on genetics and everything else, you just get a DLC. It's free. It's free, automatically downloaded. You cannot give it back. You just get your own personal DLC, and you can't do stuff anymore. And you go to the doctor and you're like, man, I do this and it hurts. And your doctor says, well, don't do that anymore. And you're like, well, I used to do that. It's like, yeah, but you got the DLC. You can't do that anymore. I was like, man, that's really good. Like that is life right there, summed up in a nutshell. I wish I could more easily tell if this worked. Does it not work? Well, that's a wall, though. I think I'm going to have to start using auxiliary materials to get these. Ooh, maybe. No. For fuck's sake. Auxiliary it is! No, that's the wrong book. Follow the gore. No, the shit. Or I could just like do all the corners at the end. Just do all the corners at the end. Give me these. You go there. You go there. All right, so we'll do all the corners at the end. Yeah, because this is getting more narrow at the top. Oh, thank God. Minecraft music. It's so weird that you can put normal stair down pretty close, but you got it farther away if you're gonna do upside down stair because reasons. I guess. Right, this is the middle. I don't know what the middle does, so we go over to the end. Start over. You just not. Why you gotta be like that, bro? Minecraft is just the nuttiest with direction. There's gotta be like a OST for Minecraft, right?
Yeah, probably.
I would expect so.
Kind of want it. I suppose I could also just rip it from the assets. I don't think they're encoded. Could be wrong.
Mhm.
All right, so this is going to be one of these. Right to pilot. Wow, it looks good. Are they upside down V's? Like, is that right? Yes, because they are V's here. So if they're V's on this, then they need to be carrots on this. And they are. Okay, we have done it correctly. Chat, we've done something right.
Okay, chat. We learned our lesson over here. You can't send more things than it can hold. But
Wait,
do we want to unlearn that lesson, put it in a box, and send it to just one of these, instead of having 2 brewing stands? We just use the one.
Yeah, it does get less and less as you go up. Despite that, the outside gets wider, the inside gets narrower. Design principles! And
Okay.
I think you should have as many as you need and no more.
Craft into a box. The box then comes into this.
Have you figured
Should
it
work
out?
without any problems. So we make ourselves another barrel, because I love barrels.
Roll out the barrel. Roll out the barrel, hooray. Not the words. But then again, who cares? So I went to a school that had hockey, and one of the hockey band things is at the end of the game they would play Roll Out the Barrel. Don't know why. Never figured it out. It's not like they were like I went to a Polish school or something. I just played Roll Out the Barrel. Bum, 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 bum. I suppose there was a fair amount of drinking at the school.
Better than an unfair amount.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to make it competitive.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the middle, so let's not worry about that middle part quite yet. Out of curiosity, can you use the wrenches to fix stairs, or is that strictly rotational?
I don't know.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
I doubt it.
I would love to stop falling off in my ocean.
Okay, so
Crafty, I see.
we provide
why we have
pattern
OSHA.
here. Push that into these.
Sorry, ocean.
And we'll put 4 patterns in there. We'll pick this up because we don't need it anymore.
Why is the Guardian shoot sound? There can't be one up here, right? There's no water. Right. If you fly high enough. I still miss. Made it.
What do you think, chat? Do we move it over one?
Well, if my chat's learned anything, the answer is always yes.
Yep, we gotta. Waste not, want not.
The heck? Oh, it's that way. Oh, that's the wall. Like, that doesn't line up. Because that's not the pattern. Thanks for the warning. All right, chat. We have run out of terracotta wall, I believe. Oh, there's one more. Which is all we need for this course. That was lucky. That's a wall, though? Okay. Oh, you followed me because I wasn't swearing earlier. I do apologize. I do swear from time to time. It is much more likely when I'm standing on the edge of a cliff trying to do a Minecraft. Just fair warning. Oh, I don't want a 3/4 wall.
Oh no. I need 4 types of potions from this.
Is that a problem?
Yes. It's a hopper, it's only got 3 sides. So now I'm gonna have to put it up 1. That means I need to put the other thing up 1, which means that'll dig into the ground. It's annoying. Okay. So...
I figured I'm tired of sleeping in sleeping bags, chat. I'm gonna actually go use the bedroom. Yep. Why am I shaking though?
Pick all that up.
Really, I had night charms. Okay. Terracotta. We don't have anywhere. Oh, we can make terracotta? Who did that? Like, if it was me and I'm being ridiculous right now, I apologize. But whoever did that, big fan. I need 256. Do you think that's reasonable? Yes. We can craft clay. Oh, because we have clay balls. Oh shit. Oh no. Are we making clay balls by any chance? Did I ever automate clay? I feel like the answer to that question is no. Bulk washing sand gets you clay? Well, that should be automatable, right? Of course, somebody'd have to get sand. Oh, right. You can turn snow into clay by going to the queen. That's what I did the last time. Yeah, I remember that now. I brought an inventory of snow. And traded it 1-to-1 for clay. That doesn't seem sustainable, but I don't see any other way to make clay. Well, yes, I do. You could do a cobble generator to create cobble, to then crush it into gravel, to then crush it into sand, to then crush it into or wash it into clay. Oh, that
I was gonna
sounds
say,
awful.
like, I was like, I think there's a way to get infinite sand. It's with cobble.
Oh, that sounds awful. I mean, we're gonna do it, but it still sounds awful. I had one black terracotta sitting around. Wait, why did I just do that? I gotta change all the color of this. Get back in there. All right, I don't think I want to turn it all to stairs. Seems ill-advised. But I'm pretty sure I want at least one stack. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need this quite a bit, but for now, let's do that stack. Okay. Chat, I was trying to make it to the end, but I need 60 seconds. I'll be right.
Okay, chat. He's gone. It's time to riot.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the 4 things. We've got a pathway of hoppers. It's less than ideal, but it'll totally work. Then we take our spruce barrel, put it here. Take our pattern provider, sneak it onto the side somehow. Import bus on the barrel. Yellow cables. 1, 2, 3. Storage bus. Storage bus. And now we go make 4 patterns. Because we know this is going to work, chat. It's going to be fine. There's no need to test 1. I'm going to make all 4. Lingering potion of ancient knowledge 2. Go.
Where am I going?
And then
And then
lingering potion of recovery 2.
And then the men go march into the fray, conquering the enemy and carrying the day. Hark! The jubilation in our ears.
It does seem like where it belongs.
Oh, Steven Schwartz for you. Hey, can we not do that? Because that's not what I want to do.
Oh, man.
Yes.
We have to put the Mendo and then the glowstone, don't we?
No. I feel like you can make a blank lingering potion and then you can make the potion of the thing.
Glowstone makes it level 2.
Oh, then, yeah.
Okay, chat, we couldn't just do it with the one. We needed them both.
What are you doing in my base? Out of here. Out of here.
There was a reason I thought we needed both, and that was it.
This sword is not great. Lord. Stalwart Spellbound Invar chestplate of the 4-leaf clover. I missed the mod that compared these to what you're already wearing. Yeah, comparable. I guess we can put that away for now. Missed! This is ridiculous. I'm coming up here and thinking, didn't I just sleep? It looks like it's night out. Yeah, because of the giant monument you built on top of this thing. All right, is this row done? Yes, this row is done. Next row. Oh, Tang's in here. Getting yourself a late night snack. If you are new to the stream, Tangy is one of my cats.
All right, now where was I?
Rolling down the highway?
Which sounds about right.
Seems like you. This is the middle. I really should have marked the middle. Let's go to the other side. That is a wall, though. How did you end up over there? Come on now. Can I finish this in 10 minutes, chat? I think the answer is no. We're going to try anyway. Yes. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. Yeah, this is definitely the middle. Your days of me not taking you serious are definitely coming to a middle. And we still have to do all the ends. We'll get to that. That was from the Our Mrs. Reynolds episode, I think. If I recall correctly.
No water bottles, no breaths of twilight. So let's get some honey bottles processing.
We certainly have enough empty bottles.
Running a little low on honey, though.
Did our bee die again?
Let's see if our bee is alive. Hey, our bees are alive.
We're just actually at the point where we need more.
Oh, I didn't actually check our honey reserves. They're not in the system.
Oh.
I'm just too accustomed to the bees being dead.
I mean, fair.
Okay, this This drawer on the natural altar does have a limit, and it'll stop processing when it gets to that limit.
I mean,
So-
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I kind of.
Oh, George overloaded the system.
Yeah, my bad.
A little bit.
They're one stackers, right?
I mean, they're 1 by 1, which means they hold
Oh,
about
okay.
2,000 items.
2,000? Nice.
No, don't put chicken in there.
Feels like chicken tonight.
Okay, so do that. And then grab a bunch of bottles. Make a bunch of water.
Make water, not war. Wait, what?
No ice cream, no peace.
No ice cream. That would be a declaration of war. As a horrible diabetic, ice cream is definitely one of my big weaknesses. I just want to be right there. Why don't you let me be right there?
Forgot my blase powder.
Hate when that happens.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be 2 rows from the top. Are you serious? It's all because I had to pee. Damn you, bodily functions.
That'll learn you.
I was supposed to be a vampire by now. One of those weirdos
It'll
that,
happen to me.
yeah, maybe. I was one of those weirdos, and honestly, Boon may have been one of those weirdos as well, knowing what I know that you write, although you're probably less likely to be as pseudo-realistic. But, like, what is the endocrine situation of a vampire? Like, does the blood just evaporate? Is that why they need to keep having it? Right? Something's going on here.
Yeah, I've actually never considered it. I've just been like, kind of the child like logic of like, yeah, well, that's just what they eat. Like they
Yeah.
can't process anything. Like I think of it more as just like what they use as food. So
So,
Yeah,
I
all their metabolic processes are subsumed by just the blood.
And just imagine if instead of exhaling carbon dioxide, they exhaled some sort of ferric gas.
So this is what I'm talking about. This fascinated me when I learned. So first off, I came up with the idea of True Blood before I knew what True Blood was, and then I saw the show and it's like, fuck. So, but that fascinates me from like a perspective of, well, what if the vampires came up with that not to like subsist in human society, but because the first one is allergic to something in the blood. But they still need it to function because they're still a vampire. And so, like, what could that be? What what would happen? And then that's when I started thinking of, well, what would the endocrine system be like? Like, because the products have to go somewhere, and you could take the coward's way out and just say magic.
Coward!
wanna
there's
know.
always the coward's way out. It's true.
Is this the middle? It must be, because it looks weird as shit. So. It really is. But I mean, to be fair, as long as you write it the right way, it is a handy device. Yeah, I was going to write a novel about that, or probably novella. Let's be honest. I don't think I have it in me to write a full novel, but it's something I've been thinking about for a long time. Is I find it just the whole concept fascinating. They've got to do something.
Yeah,
walls.
novels aren't that hard. The trick is, just keep writing.
Yeah.
Game.
It really is what it comes down to. Like, the first time I wrote it, because I was kind of the same mindset where I'm like, I have story ideas and whatnot, but like none of them are ever going to be long enough or dense enough to like even justify it being a novel.
Right.
Or even if so, like I'm not that guy.
Yeah, I feel that.
And then I proceeded to write a novel completely by accident. I didn't even realize I was doing it. Because I was writing it as kind of like scene by scene little, like, like a serialized adventure.
Yeah, I fucked it up.
And I just kept building on it and building on it and building on it. And then by the time I was like, gee, I wonder how long all of this is put together. It was like 90,000 words. And I was like, what? How long is a novel? Like 60? Okay, well, I guess I wrote a novel. Good thing I didn't try to do that. I'd be way more stressed out about it.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that's a good place to be at 90,000 because that's a pretty good cut to cut a third. Like that was probably tight when you were done.
I think most of it stayed in. I think the only thing I did, because what it basically wound up eventually being when I published it was the first 2 Nadia books.
Oh, okay, right.
And what the original first draft was essentially the first Nadia book and then the first night of the second Nadia book. But like somewhere like between like nights 3 and 4, there's like a pretty drastic shift. So going back through it, it was like, okay, this should be the start of the second book instead of the end of the first one. So I just took night 4 and then expanded on it.
Is that where I need to fix it? Is that? Oh, it's one more course down. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So this is wrong. There we go. Okay, so now this is this, and this side is this.
Really, game? I typed 3 letters?
How
Too
was
many letters.
Too many letters.
Yep.
Okay, chat. I'm not
typed
getting
3
back
letters.
into the game again.
It's over. All right, I'm not going to finish because I'm going to
10:59. The game clearly doesn't want me making these potions.
Yeah, clearly.
So yes, supernatural powers from iron-rich protein water.
All right.
It's called
I think it's
doping.
still in my ideas folder. Well, everybody, that sound does mean it is the end of the stream. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna, if you're new here, thank you for being here, and we're gonna go around the room and let people hawk what they want to it, and we'll go from there. What?
Name's Lightbringer. Stream Tuesdays, Thursdays. Thursday we're gonna finish this stupid potion thing, and then maybe hook in the machines that are necessary for turning said potions into motes. For example, that squishing machine right next to George right there that isn't currently in the system because it's barely used for anything. But no bonus streams, still finishing the dissertation, but that should be done soon.
Nice.
I know I keep saying that, but this time it's true, darn it.
George.
Hey, it's me, George. You check us out Tuesdays, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, maybe 9 p.m. for me, depending on how the day goes. Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah. So,
Yeah.
you guys gonna be around on Thursday?
Yeah.
I'll probably be here.
Probably.
Oh yeah, it's the holiday. I'll be here because I have no life. But
Yeah, I'm not entirely certain. We theoretically have plans, but I'm fairly confident our batteries will be out by then.
didn't you just say that you were going to finish this on Thursday? So I think you're kind of committed. Just saying.
I'm gonna keep working on stuff in the background, so when we get to actually making the shards, they can go, "Oh, hey, 3/4 is already done."
Nice. Boon?
Ooh, I'm Boon. I'm not a streamer. I'm a writer. And if you want to check out my stuff, it's Indie McDaniel. It's all on Amazon. Bunch of crazy horror stuff, bunch of monsters, high octane action, smuttiness. You know, all the good stuff. Keeps the body fresh. Keeps the body at its peak. So yeah.
Oh, see, this is me looking over. So I've been reading chat. First off, I've read chat all day today. I should get a freaking reward for that. But then I look over at my activity log, and Dre wrote a message during the tip. So I apologize for not reading that out, but thank you. He thinks we're funny, so we should keep it up. So now I have to remember to watch
Hey.
both. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. If you did not know, my name is Purple Frog. I'm a part-time variety streamer here on the Twitchosphere. I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays with these fine gentlemen for now, because I'm moving. When I'm done with moving, I'll go back to at least my Monday, Tuesday, Thursday schedule, because I want to get back into finishing the Final Fantasy series again, my playthrough. I'm halfway through 3, and we're just doing them all in order. But for now, that's it. We'll be back on Thursday. I'll be back on Thursday for sure. I'll hopefully join with some of these other fine gentlemen. And if not, then we'll see y'all on Tuesday. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Cheers.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.